Statue Hunter 75 here with the statue review of a piece that I got from Sideshow recently. And I will say this is probably the only time I'll ever say this. This is the one time I wanted Sideshow to actually make a statue part out of PVC or plastic, which unfortunately they didn't. It was like it's like a soft poly resin, and it broke, and it came shattered in a million pieces. That's the exclusive part of this, the Sideshow exclusive Thor from the movie The Dark World. And this is number 121 of 250. And although it's sold out, and it probably sells for pretty good money on eBay, I'm actually going to send this back to Sideshow, and I don't know. They're going to send me probably one more replacement. If it comes damaged again, I'm gonna swap it out for the Symbiote Spidey. I think it's a better move, better statue, and less chances of breaking. And I like the statue; it looks badass. So even though there's like 1,200 of those out there, and there's only 250 of these, and this is sold out, and that isn't. But I think it'll be a better piece to have. So I'm probably gonna have Sideshow swap this for the Symbiote Spidey and just send this back all together because it's not worth the hassle. But anyway, the statue itself is a pretty decent piece. Some people this is number 121 out of 250. Some people were like, oh, is that the Power Girl base that they just put on Thor? No, it's a completely different base. The Power Girl base has like 2 foot implants in the middle where she just landed. This does not, so it's a totally different sculpt. The Power Girl base doesn't go up long like that, and the 2 back feet. It's totally different. Anyway, nonetheless, maybe those people that were thinking that I didn't own the Power Girl as well, which I do. So, seen them both side by side, and it's a different base. It is a nice piece. Some people complained. People get really nitpicky about the Helmsworth portrait. The eyes, I guess. People were saying there was something wrong with the eyes. I don't know. I think it's much better than the first one compared to this. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's all right. It's not a Hot Toys resemblance, but it's still pretty good. I like the braid in the back of the hair. That's pretty nice detail, and the beard looks pretty good. It's an okay Helmsworth portrait. It's probably like a 7 out of 10, I'd say. The lightning effect on the hammer on Malignor is kind of chintzy and cheesy, but it doesn't look all that bad if it wasn't broken in a million pieces. The cape is magnificent. The cape is really what makes this piece. And the pose is pretty cool, but the cape is just awesome. Really nice job on the cape. Fully posable. It's wires. I just have it in kind of a simplistic pose because I'm not really probably going to keep this guy. But, you know, there's a magnet and the hammer. This is the regular hammer that came. The non-switch out one. And luckily that one didn't arrive broken, but of course the other one, the strap, even the strap broke off, as well as the lightning effect. So everything was broken on that hammer. And Sideshow sends me a replacement, and the replacement arrives with no lightning effect and just the hammer, okay, in the foam rubber. It was wrapped nicely in the foam rubber too. And guess what? The strap was broken on their replacement hammer too. And nonetheless, it didn't even have the lightning effect anyway, so I don't know the brainiacs over there. I sent them the picture with the lightning all broken and the strap on the hammer broken, and all they sent me was just a hammer. It was the exclusive hammer, I could tell, because it had the divots for where you put the lightning on it, but it was broken. And there was no lightning! Oh, I'm not going to be one of those Sideshow bashers. They always make everything right. I'm going to call them tomorrow or Monday and get this straightened out. Maybe we'll give it one more shot. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to switch to the Symbiote Spidey. Pay the extra $69 or whatever. I think this was $400 and Symbiote Spidey was $469. So I really don't care. Just to have a better piece in my collection. You know, the costume is cool. The sculpt on it's nice. Very nice. The pose is cool. I like it. It's just, you know, packaging could have been a little better, and maybe the face could have been a little bit better on the portrait, and that lightning effect definitely could have been better. Shit, make it with plastic. Would have been perfect because it wouldn't be broken right now. Anyway, Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little rant / review of the Sideshow exclusive Thor from the movie Dark World. Alright guys, have a good evening.